Well, this is it. This is the last day. It's 5:10. My girlfriend will be arriving sometime this evening around between 8 and 10 o'clock. And my little adventure and cat sitting will be over for the week. And let's check on the boys and see if they're ready to go outside and eat. I can hear Butterscotch meowing already. Oh, and he's out. Let's see, for breakfast, turkey and cheese and gravy. Well, this is it. This is the last day of house sitting. I'm about to unlock the door for the last time this week. My girlfriend's just landed at Bush International Airport in Houston, and she should be getting back here in about 2.5 hours. And I'll be wrapping things up and saying hello to her and feeding the cats and trying to relax for the weekend. I just wanted to give you a little tour of the front yard. It's very, very pretty out here. She has a really nice front yard. I love these old oak trees. I'm telling you how many years old these trees are. Probably more than 100. I only wish I had trees like this in my front yard. I love the way the branches intertwine with each other. They're not that, the trunks aren't really that tall, probably 15, 20 feet up. Then they start branching out and covering the yard and blocking the sun. That's the part I like the best. Lots and lots of shade. Well, unfortunately, the branches start going over the house, which means eventually they're going to be trimmed back in order to keep these heavy branches from hitting the roof and causing any damage. And as you can see from the outside, these are the new windows that were installed just a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's just a really, really nice neighborhood altogether. And it's time to let the boys in. I'm sure it's hard to see through this window, but that's Butterscotch, and I see Con sticking his head in through the cat door. And they're meowing because they won't in. Oh, there he comes. Here comes Con, taking his time as usual. Come on in, Con. Kitty, 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 kitty. There you go. Oop. Yep. He's all nice and happy right now. He knows he's about to be fed. Here's Con, all stretched out. He likes those cold floors. He's a little fluffier than Butterscotch, both in body weight and in skin and hair. So it's time to feed the kitties. And tonight it looks like it's going to be choice cuts with turkey. This box contains a mixture of different flavors, and so far they've liked them all except for the beef flavor. Let's see if Con makes his normal beeline for the cat box. Yes, it seems it's time for a potty break. I held off on pouring the cat food out till Con got done with his business over there. I didn't think it was fair to give Butterscotch a head start on eating the cat food. But Con doesn't seem to care. He's wandered off. Here's Con trying out his new catnip toy. Well, knowing that she's going to be here in a couple hours, I'm going to clean the place up a little bit. Do a little vacuuming, a little bit of carrying out the trash, just little things like that so that she'll come back to a nice house and don't have to worry about any hassles and headaches as far as doing chores when she gets here. I'm doing everything except for carrying out I'm doing everything except for putting away her laundry. I'm not putting away her laundry. I may fold her underwear, but I'm not putting it away. So just little cleanup things here, like cleaning up the cats as much as cats to be cleaned up, taking out the trash, cleaning up the table here, getting her mail organized, reorganizing the cat food so that it's kind of halfway nicely stacked over here. Checking on my dinner. It's going to be a piece of brisket and the leftover Brussels sprouts from last night. And I'm going to clean up my dishes. Didn't really make much of a mess here, but every little bit counts as far as being clean. And that's about it. I mean, I tried not to make too much of a mess while I was here and clean up as I went so that there wouldn't be any last minute cleanup necessary, at least not a whole lot. And poor Jose Cuervo, he's dead. And poor Don Julio, poor Don. Don Julio is also dead. I polished him off last night. Yeah, I may have to ease back on the tequila just a bit. I'm enjoying it a bit too much, so don't need the extra calories. And I haven't weighed myself since last Friday morning. Today will be 1 week since the last time I weighed. So when I go home, I'm going to weigh myself and find out if I weigh more than 212. And if I do, I'm going to have to make some major changes to my diet routine for a while to get back down there to below 212. I prefer to be back around 209. But my clothes don't feel any tighter. So I think I'm pretty close to that mark. But we shall find out. So here is my meal for the evening. I'm beginning to like having roasted Brussels sprouts. Once they've been steamed and put it back in the toaster oven for about 50 minutes, they become a little bit crunchy on the outside, a little bit tough. I kind of like that. I may have to do that more often. But this looks like my meal for tonight. Probably more like two meals because I'll be splitting that piece of brisket into two pieces, and I know that I can't hold all these Brussels sprouts and all that meat, so I may do a half and half thing.